Ladies and gentlemen, I am your planetary defense commander, T, also known as Star-Lord New Thor 7. And I work for tips. I want them and I need them, and I will now earn them. Okay, first off, we're talking about the Atlantic Ocean because it is 5 days after the eclipse season has ended, and we got action going on. Now, it is this wave right here. People be thinking the dust is going to get it, or the wind shear is going to get it, or it's going to be a combination of both. But this is 2018 and shit is so crazy right now. You got to be prepared for anything. We'll get back to that in a second. Right now we're going to talk about the #1 problem spot in the world as far as I'm aware, and that is going to be Asia. China, Japan, Taiwan, India. A lot of other places are getting torn apart and shredded. I know in China, some of the video footage I've been watching of the landslides, mudslides, sinkholes has been jaw-dropping. I made an edited video last night. I'll put it at the end of this video for you. It is definitely worth watching. So, but if you would just see they're getting hit by multiple storms, and it looks like they're going to get hit by multiple storms. And so what they're dealing with is much grander scale than what we're about to be dealing with. Though remember, this pattern's probably going to shift. And it's going to get crazy maybe in a week, maybe two. Though there are no major signals, it's just my gut feeling. My gut feeling's pretty good. Or it's been pretty good. Now we're back over to Invest 99 over in the Atlantic. As you can see, the models had it poofing out about here earlier. Now it looks like the storm may have some strength to it. And remember, the Gulf of Mexico is hot as a bathtub. I don't know how hot you like your bathtub. I think I've only taken like 3 baths in my life. I don't know why. I went to the wrong place. Anyway, most people seem to like their bathtub water warm or hot. And if everybody likes their bathtub water cold, let me know. I don't want to sound like an idiot when, you know, the joy de vivre is cold bathtub water. I thought there was a joke in there. Couldn't find it. Okay. But so yeah, 80 degrees is all you really need for hurricane development. We will be watching the islands, definitely. And it doesn't look like in the near future it's going to come together, be a Cat 5 or nothing. But either way, you can see the waters are pretty hot, even up the East Coast. Hurricanes can form anywhere around there in those water temperatures. So this is definitely going to be one we're going to be keeping our eye on. And if it does hit, it would be in like the Gulf Coast, Florida. It'd probably be about 7 days. Here would be about 3 to 5 days. Well, we're going to keep monitoring it. They're showing it to be a max of almost a Cat 2. Most of them are pretty agreement that it'll get to at least a Cat 1 at some point. But the models haven't been too accurate lately. Now we're going to skip over to Hawaii. Will Hawaii get hit by a hurricane? We don't know. Right now it's got to go in right below it, or the last time I watched this model. Are we watching? And that is some weird hook right. But it is definitely too close for comfort. Pretty powerful right now. It's got the eye just missing it on about, let's see, let's go back. So yeah, this has the hurricane at a 965 millibars of pressure, would make it about a Cat 3. It's pretty strong for passing that far down. Is that a Cat 4? It's early in the morning. Thursday, 23rd. You got 7 days to prepare. Hawaii, we will be keeping our eye on that. And if you noticed, we are now in a range where we're watching 2 possible hurricanes that could make landfall on American territories, being they Puerto Rico, Florida, Gulf Coast of Mexico, or Hawaii. And I predicted there could be a day where you have 4 hurricanes that could be worth watching after. What we're looking at here is precipitable water, and one of the so many fascinating things going on. Right now you got 6.5 planets retrograde and 2 planets direct. One of those planets retrograde is Mercury. So I don't know why everybody's communicating and getting angry and stuff, because everybody knows Mercury retrograde communication problems are the norm. And so it's time for self-reflection, cleaning your apartment, doing your laundry and shit, and going deep into your soul, finding your strength and your core purpose. And then, on the 18th, when Mercury goes direct, we can all party and talk and flirt, and it'll be much easier to communicate. Or maybe the 19th. Yeah, we're watching this giant piece of moisture that's slowly blobbing off the top, and then there is another weird anomaly. We're getting weird anomalies everywhere. We got a whole lot of moisture flowing into the Gulf. And so there is 99 has a 20% chance of formation over the next 5 days. Definitely looks like it can be some type of a danger, whether it just be heavy rain or some light winds to Puerto Rico and the islands. I'm going to make it a goal this year to learn the name of all the islands. Maybe one day I will travel more. It's the best way to learn geography, I find. We got a giant bullet hole. That's more like a shotgun or a bear paw in the middle of America. I guess that's kind of the East Coast a bit. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee. And you got a giant chunk of moisture just off the coast. If it goes in west more, that would be a whole lot more flooding. But either way, it looks like starting tomorrow, well, today really, but the worst shit is going to be tomorrow. For the East Coast, they're going to get round 4 of rain, bad rain, flooding, major disasters with infrastructure. Did you know we've had 2 times over the last month where they've been like, oh, we may have a dam fail? One was in Virginia, and the other one was in Pennsylvania, I believe. So, yeah, our infrastructure is outdated and crappy. It all needs to be fixed, especially in Puerto Rico. All right, where are we at? Oh, this page is not prepared. Let's hope I tweeted some cool shit that is weather-related, because I'm on a roll. All right, number 1, California, the Mendocino fire, Lake Culasu counties. Biggest fire ever in the history of California is now 317,117 acres burned and 69% fire contained. Good job, firefighters. I think if there's any profession we all love, it is firefighters. They're badasses and warriors and heroes, especially in the job they're doing in California now. Cranky weather guy. And that's one situation where in California, people put aside all their political differences and everybody agrees firefighters are awesome. Well, there's probably one guy on YouTube who has some conspiracy theory like, no, firefighters are a secret Illuminati. You know, there's always that guy. Okay, Cranky Weather Guys, King of Weather Twitter, and I highly recommend during this jet weirding, super crazy, insane disaster period we'll be going through for the next 85 days. He does the best breakdown in the business on weather all over. So I will link his blog. Full entry, warmth, showers, storms, tropics, pattern, change. Sweet. Looks like our dance card is full, darling. Selena Gomez is gorgeous. New York City area forecast. Heat continues today with temperatures in the 90s. Strong storms possible again on Friday. That looks nasty. All right. Down in Mexico, look at, I don't even know what, let's call him Gertrude for now. Just for comedic effect, though, when I said it out loud, it didn't sound that funny. Looks like a giant bug that's ready for combat. So Hawaii, better get ready. I'm smiling. Selena Gomez was born in Texas. The new horseshoe rain band pattern doesn't seem lucky. I noted, because I'm the rain man of rain bands. And yeah, dude, shit is getting crazier. It's a good time to get it together and adapt to these earth weather changes together. Asia is being attacked by a wyvern, which is a 2-tailed dragon. Granted, that looks like one giant tail, but I thought it was a fat enough tale that we could count as 2. If your whip rain band dragon tail math is different than mine, please don't get that mad. It's early in the morning. Plus, Mercury's retrograde. Where are we at? Yep, so... Oh, and so the new version of the dumpster fire is a semi-dumpster fire. You get... whatever. And here is India. They have been having some, like I said, Asia's been just getting some torrential floods. Yeah, that is not good. And then this was weird. This was video footage, I think. Can't verify. You can't verify anything digital, really. This was some weird shot of supposedly when the bridge broke. And I thought it was very interesting. And look at this. By Philip Klotzbach. The Northeast Pacific, to 180 degrees, has already generated more accumulated cyclone energy in 2018 than it did in all of 2017. So yeah. I don't know. It might be a week or 2 away from the Atlantic being on fire with hurricanes or storms. So yeah, dude. More energy everywhere. Can't you feel it? Things are a bit wild. And here's the John Homenuck. Showing the storm, and if you look when it slows down, that squall line that's going to be rolling through New Jersey's been hit really hard, in Pennsylvania and New York City. That looks pretty nasty. And there's some of the new video I've been pulling where like the road explodes and pops that dude up in the air. Giant sinkholes in China, you know. So a lot of red sun, and this is in East Coast, I think. You're getting red flames off the sun. It's gotta be. And here's a weather weenie for you. It's weather dicks, man. Weather dicks are everywhere. But that word triggers people. There's a rainbow yesterday. Rainbow Bridge. Right in front of my apartment. Alright. But here's your ocean. That's how crazy it is, man. You got swirlies everywhere. I don't even know what the hell's going on in the Atlantic. Nobody does. Like I said, you got 6.5 planets retrograde right now. Like, wait. How's that math possible? Well, Chiron. He's actually an asteroid. That's how they classify him, but Chiron's a healer. That's a whole nother topic. We're going to look at mean sea level pressure. No. See? Yeah. Maybe? No, I'm just going to say words and hope they work. Crap! Look at that. Look at that wyvern. That thing is huge. Crazy. That one storm is causing damage all, like, that is incredible. That is wild. I love you like a love song, baby. Alright. So yeah, strange days indeed, my friend. Big T7. My first name is the letter T. As in Thor, but it's just a T. Okay, now we're going to run through this real fast. I'm already 13 minutes. There's so much going on. Maybe you'll agree. Maybe you'll disagree. I'm going to have a breakfast cigarette. If you smoke, go ahead and grab one with me. I don't usually call out brands, but Bic lighters are the best lighters I know of. Not counting Zippos, right? That's a whole nother category. Look at those rain bands, man. Now's a great time to cuddle. Definitely. Hug and kiss and stuff. Look at those rain. That's just wild. Yeah, it's going to be stormy, and it looks like this pattern. East Coast is going to keep getting hit, from the lakes, Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, along the East Coast. And same pattern repeating, just, more exponentially. More dangerously, shall we say. And then it runs into the United Kingdom and Italy. And so, yeah, you'll see that today shouldn't be that bad for the East Coast, but the rain is still everywhere. Except for California, because that place is on fire. But not just Cali, the whole West is on fire. That was an interesting look. I should go back to that. Not right now. We're looking at the West Coast on fire in the story of Fire and Ice. Alright, this isn't working well. There you go. There's a bunch of fires in Alaska. I didn't see that before. A bunch of wildfires in Alaska. People like, Alaska always has wildfires. Anyway, so yeah. The West Coast is still on fire. Now we're taking a look at the lower water vapor loop. You can already see our little Invest 99 being torn apart by wind shear and choking on that African dust. I mean, I don't know anybody who's good at eating dust. Do you? And since it is 2018, we're always looking out for just pop-up craziness. But that next wave that's popping off, rolling off Africa, looks wild, baby. So wild. There's, in my mind, there's definitely major volcano action going on around Chile. And the bottom of the planet doesn't get as much action as it should. But it's definitely super fascinating. Like, what the hell's going on with this loop right here? Look at that expansive. I got Ernesto. Man, I wonder how much Selena Gomez would charge me an hour to teach me Spanish. Took like 6 semesters of it in college. Never really could pass it, learn it. Conjugating all the verbs is tough for me. I think in images. But I thought if I had the right teacher, I could probably learn it. Because I tried real hard. Okay, great. Whoa, dude, yeah. 17 minutes. There's a lot going on. Okay, so this is today. And notice how it's like 78% of the United States getting some rain, probably. And then this is our look at the weather right now. So these storms will pop up over central and north central United States. And then move east. As you have storms pop up over the 4 corners and move east. And then what do we got? Oh, that's like day 2 and giant weather weenie. Or boomerang. You can call it whatever you want. Or it's all a big bra. Anyway, it's a lot of rain. And remember, they fill in the severe weather crayons as they get closer to the event. This is Debby. No, this is Ernesto. She's kind of hanging out in the Atlantic. But he's doing the dance moves that Debby did. And then that one is standing at attention. All right. So, yeah, crazy ass weather days, dude. I will try and get another edited video out for you. I'm going to try and have the edited videos out by like 7 every day. If I can during this 90-day disaster period thing. This water vapor. And I just like the patterns in this one. And the pops of the pulse. And so, yeah. I work off tips, donations, contributions. It's true. And you know what? The other night, I just went out for a walk. Tonight, I actually looked to go out and have beers. Because shit is going to get crazy. Pretty soon. So I'd like to have some fun before it gets really stressful. Plus, I still gotta get my car tuned up and get a tire and a bunch of loose ends tied up and stuff. But no matter where I am, I will do my best to protect and bring you the information I can. Because I love everybody. Although sometimes you guys get on my damn nerves. Here's dust. But I'm sure sometimes I get on your damn nerves. Okay, so, but if you see there are pockets in there. But at this moment still, Africa's doing America a big favor. Keeping our hurricane activity low. If this wasn't here, shit would be crazy right now. I mean, crazier in the United States, hurricane-wise. So, I want everybody to stay cool. Oh, Miss Bless me. for I have sneezed. I want everybody to have a great weekend. Technically, the weekend starts on Thursday. There's our wave down there. Looks like she's already getting punched to bits, but remember, she can come back and re-strengthen. Who knows what she's going to do. But there's our wyvern. But now watch, man. And a lot of people are probably dying. But just look at the situation. How crazy. Like this then, it's like two of them. This pounds China, goes up, reforms, and then shoots back out. Look at that. Giant storm over China, and then it goes back over the ocean, reforms, and then heads over to Alaska. And it's just like they got multiples going on at all times. There's a bad situation going on in Asia. And it's oddly enough, no government anywhere seems prepared to handle any of this shit. It's like none of them have been making plans for the future. They've all been making plans for now. At least for the public. Who knows what they plan for themselves. Anyway, I love you. I think you're great. And I will talk to you guys soon. I made 4 videos yesterday. 2 of them were amazing. The superhero one I highly recommend. I mean, I mashed together The Matrix, Fight Club, X-Men, Avengers, Justice League, and I'm forgetting some. It made me the centerpiece, like I was one of the characters, and I fit right in. So, but it's pretty neat. And it's only the beginning of like the 10-minute video. It's only 3 minutes. Then the edited video I highly recommend. It's just showing you how the mudslides and damage and floods, and it's getting a little crazy every time. And rich people, you ain't got to be so stingy, man. You can donate. You don't even have to tell nobody. THORNEWS, because, you know, I do an amazing job. But we know that. Okay, everybody stay cool. And I will talk to you soon. Now is the time where I say God bless everyone. And hit the button, baby.